Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles and cousins, of course, and my new favorite, I forgot my new favorite, pineapple nanas and pineapple papas, or if you prefer, grandmothers and grandfathers, and baseball fans everywhere. Welcome to what's becoming the wind down of the 2020 Rewind season. That's right, we are in the final days. We're just about to close out the Northern Division. I always say Northern. You guys are going to email me. I'll get all kinds of hate mail. Let me just fix that right now for all you critics out there. The North Division finals are just about to get underway. We've got our first game tonight. And then guess what? We'll have a second game, and it won't be long before we're in the championships, and this season will be over. I know you all are like, oh, wow, it didn't even start. Well, it didn't. But I got to tell you that I lived vicariously through the 2019 season a second time. And it was just as much fun as the first. Yes, real baseball would have been better. But, hey, we've got most of the major leagues back, so we can't really complain too much. But, hey, you know I'm not here by myself, so everybody say hi to the crew. We got Aaron and Jordan here. You can't hear either one of them because they're both muted, which means this is going to be a super short rewind, epic in terms of its shortness and its briefness. And we'll just keep this sparse. How about that? Mr. Wordsmith, are there any other adjectives I want to use to describe rewind, recap, where we can't hear either one of you?
Silent like the grave? Maybe?
Silent like the grave.
We're not going to be silent for very long, though. There's a lot to talk about with this game.
All right, man. Well, let's bust it loose. This is the first one. You know what, Aaron? Let's do this. Kind of set the stage. How did we get here? And then we'll kind of get into the particulars with our man, Jordan.
Sure. So to catch everybody up really quickly, we had 4 teams in each division, North and South. So tonight we're looking at the North Division finals, and the 2 teams that advanced were Strasburg and Woodstock. Now, Strasburg swept Winchester 2-0, and Woodstock did the same against Newmarket. So they had some quick series, and they got right into the division finals. Not going to talk about the South because the South, they're still trying to get through their first round games right now. They had a lot of issues with rain. So tonight we're going to focus on that Northern Division, Strasburg and Woodstock game 1.
Yeah, Strasburg and Woodstock. You know, I got to be honest with you guys, and I'm sorry to kind of play the rain card again, but it's just blowing my mind that last year, you know, the South was delayed. There were all kind of issues. I actually think they had to cancel one of the games and do I can't remember exactly how they worked it out, but they didn't have time to finish it all up. The league is mandated to be finished by August 10th. Anyway, this season, I don't really remember that many nights of rain that would have, you know, washed out our game. So isn't it crazy that in the one year that we don't play, pretty much perfect baseball weather, and then the years that we do play, we're dodging the rain, seems like almost every night. But, hey, let's get into this first game of the North Division Finals. We had 2 sweeps, 2-0. You know, Jordan, is it looking like this game's going to go 3? Or this series is going to go 3 games?
Yeah, you know what? Absolutely great. I think this game has the making for sure to go into a 3-game series. And you're talking about the weather, and it's appropriate that, you know, this summer, as the rewind season's happening, it's been stifling outside, not nearly so much wet. And if you want to talk about a way to describe the Woodstock River Bandits offense for tonight's game, stifling is that word. And I want to go ahead and just applaud them, honestly, for the way that they are approaching taking on the number 1 seed ranked Strasburg Express. 2 players, again, that, you know, when you talk any time about the 2019, also the 2020 rewinds, Woodstock River Bandits, of course, Caleb Ward and Aiden Nagel come to mind immediately. And tonight's game, Caleb Ward goes on a tear. 5 for 6 tonight at the plate, pair of ribby knocks, 4 singles and a double. And then, of course, Mr. Aiden Nagel, I would argue, not just poster boy for the River Bandits, but maybe for the entire Valley League just in general with how explosive his bat has been this season. And, of course, he goes 3 for 6 at 500 at the plate tonight as well. So if you really are looking for, once again, another VBL special, which we kind of diagnosed when we were talking with John yesterday and the past couple days about a VBL special just being a game loaded with offense we have another one for the fans tonight. This is a good one.
Yeah, John was pretty outspoken about this being the season of the hitter. And, and it wasn't because they switched to baseballs either, which was one of the themes back for 2012. Aaron, any reaction to tonight's game? Any other things that stand out to you as you kind of watch the season wind down?
Well, you're talking about hits, and 30 hits in a game is an insane number of hits. The River Bandits just started out hot, and they continued the entire game. It was pretty impressive that they were able to have so many back-to-back innings with hits, but the Express put them together too. So it was really just an offensive, explosion for this game.
Yeah, we're back in the 30s. The sailors like to say when they sail around Cape Horn, it's the 30s. It's blowing 30 knots. The seas are at 30 feet and it's 30 degrees. It just kills me that we've had so many games where there were 30 hits in one game. We may have to go find John and then beat it out of him. How many games were you this season versus last? Jordan, anything else we want to touch on before we let the fans enjoy the highlights from this one?
Yeah, as the league's resident sailor, I'm going to have to look into that comment a little bit later. But to go off a little bit further from what Aaron was saying, not only 30 hits, but 25 runs in this baseball game. This truly is an explosive way to kick off that North Division final. And fans, I think we should just dive right into this one. It's a great one to watch.
Yeah, let's dive right into that. But Aaron, I'm going to have to break the news to Jordan. Please forgive me for this, but Jordan, you do know that Cape Horn is south of the equator. You got to get on the other side of the equator to check it out, brother. Really sorry.
It's a good message. I'll find my way down there at some point.
All right, man. I'll be hoping that you do. Until then, we're going to wish you all perfect health, and we're going to wish you all a speedy return to the baseball diamond. And if you're not getting your fix out of the MLB games, then hopefully you can get your fix here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night with another playoff game from the 2019 season. For Jordan, Aaron, and myself, you all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody.
He will face the lefty, Oliver here. The first pitch, swing and a high fly to right. Back to the wall is Johnson. It's gone. It's a grand slam for Aiden Nagel. And the River Bandits lead this game 6-0 in the second. Oh, 1. Swing and a ground ball off in the bat, too short. Ortiz fields, quickly throws to first. It's in time. And the half inning is over. But Woodstock does more damage. They pick up 4 runs thanks to a grand slam to right by Aiden Nagel. 6-0 Woodstock. We go to the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Conkle gets him, and that's 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 2-2 to the catcher, Chase Hall. Swing and a miss. He was fooled on that one, and that's the inning. 1-0 the count. And that's hammered in the left field and just over the shortstop's head, a base hit. Ortiz couldn't make the catch, and that's a 1-out single for Jones here in the third. Oliver ready in the pitch. Breaking ball hit into right. That's a base hit. Johnson will not field the ball. It gets past him. Runner heading up to second. Throw into second. It's a high throw, but Ortiz is able to catch it. Got to be careful here. The pitch. Swing and a line drive in the center. That's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Second run held up at third, and it's 7-0 here in the third. 0-1 the count. Swing and a high fly to center. Cheney going back towards the wall. He looks up. He will leap, and he will not get it. It's a home run. And it's 10-0 Woodstock in the third inning. A home run to the deepest part of the park. Cheney leaped and couldn't rob him. He was close, but Jalen DeShazier with a homer, and it's 10-0 with 1 out here in the third. 1-2. Swing and a line drive, caught by the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. Good play is short, and Ortiz robbed by The shortstop,
Left fielder, number 19,
Josh
Bryson
Jones,
Horn.
making a nice play. And the number 1 Express seed in the north, number 2 Woodstock, hit the third base. Puglielli fields it, takes it to third, 5 unassisted, and the inning is over. 0-1 to Ward, the pitch. Swing and a line drive into left, another bloop single for the River Bandits. That's hit number 10 of the night. And that 1-out walk moves up to second with and the 1-1 hammered into right center. That's going to the gap. Cannot cut it off. 1 run will score. Second run being held up. It's 11-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. 2-2 to Puglielli. Swing, and that's hammered to left field. Going back to left fielder, and it is gone. Strasburg now trails this game 14-0 in the 4th inning. Andrew Puglielli hammers one over the fence in left field. And the massacre continues here tonight. Woodstock 14 and Strasburg nothing. The pitch, runners go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1-2 to Teixeira. Swing and a ground ball to shortstop. Picked up by the shortstop Jones. Throw to first in the dirt, but a nice scoop by Lockhart, and that's out number 1. 2-1 to Cheney, the pitch. Swing and a fly into right center. Coming in as the center fielder DeShazier. He's there, and the inning is over. 2-2 to Lockhart. Ready in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lyle down on strikes for the first time tonight, out number 1. 0-1 to Ward. Swing and hit down the third base line. That's a fair ball. And that's going to be extra bases. Heading into third base is Bates. He will hold up there. It's a double for Ward. It's second and third, 1 out. Woodstock continues to look to add on to their lead. Again, the 1-2 to Puglielli, the third baseman for Woodstock. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The first scoreless inning of the night for the Express this summer. 3-2 to Ortiz. Up and in, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 19, Bryson Horn.
And the lead. 3-2. Ball 4. First and second, 1 out now.
1-0
to Teixeira. Swing and a high fly into right center field. That is going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and the Strasburg Express have scored twice. It's 14-2. As the 1-2 is hit pretty well into right field, but backs to right fielder Johnson, and he makes the catch. Here's the pitch to Escala. Ground ball to second base. Fielded by the second baseman, Alston Garfalo, with the best inning of the night for the Express. 0-1 from Joey Santos, a new pitcher. That's hammered in the left. That's a base hit. Fiedler with a leadoff single here in the bottom half of the 6th inning for the Express. Hammered to left field and deep. Where's this one going to land? It's a 2-run home run for JoJo Ortiz. And it's a 10-run game. Instinct. 2-2. Swing and a high fly to right center field. Right fielder's got plenty of room, and the center fielder, DeShazier, will call him out. Call him off, I should say. 2-1. Swing and a high fly to left. That one's well hit, and that one is gone. Aiden Nagel with a long home run to left center field. That's his second of the game, and it's 15-4 Woodstock. Three balls and 2 strikes coming up to Lockhart. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Puglielli's already showed he can hit a home run off of a pitcher. He hit a 3-run homer earlier. The pitch, he waited on it, and it's into right center. That's going to the gap. 1 run will score, and that's all that'll score on the play. It's 16-4, RBI double for Andrew Puglielli. He waited on it, and the knuckleballer just didn't knuckle enough. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, picked up by the third baseman, Scott. He throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Craig Orndorff will have that call for you. 1-2. Swing and a line drive in the left. That's a base hit. Brandon Henson on the board for the first time tonight. 0-2. Henson at first, 1 out in the 7th. Teixeira to deep right field. Did he do it again against Santos? He did. Sonny Teixeira with a 2-run home run to the opposite field. And again, it's a 10-run ball game. The Mets on top of the White Sox 2-1 in the 8th. Swing and hammered to left. Holden Fiedler 2 for 2. Swing and a line drive in the left. That's going to the gap. Runner heading into second. Coming home to score is Holden Fiedler. And it's 16-7. Garrett Evans, and the 0-2 breaking ball hits the Shazier. Swing and a miss. He strikes Nagel out, one of the best hitters in the league this year, for out number 2. Can't be mad though. Nagel hit 400 this year. Ground ball to first. Teixeira picks it up. Throw to first, and Scott able to field it and make the play. Good job all the way around. Set from the stretch, and the pitch to Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball to third. Puglielli charges, throws to first, out number 1. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Johnson down on strikes. The Express go down 1-2-3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A base hit, and Sonny D gonna allow the base knock to Caleb Ward. They're gonna laugh at each other over that one. Sonny D looking for a couple of outs here and send this to the bottom of the 9th. 2-2, hammered to left. And it's a 2-run home run for Connor Hood, and it's 18-7 here in the 9th. Sonny D back at first, and Evans to second. The first pitch is hit to shortstop. Charging is Scott. Gravy hop throw to first in time, and a quick appearance for Hunter Blaylock, looking to send Woodstock to the championship. 2-2. Fastball right down the middle, and we continue to see strikeouts looking. And that's popped up in the infield. Hoops is calling in, running in. It'll be called by the catcher with his mask in the right hand and making the catch for out number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Hammered and caught. And that's a perfect summary of tonight's ball game. A hard hit ball caught by the third baseman, and the ball game is over. Final score, Woodstock 18 and Strasburg 7.